Welcome back to Unicorn Funland. I'm MikaelaAndromeda. I'm here to do your monthly staring out the window. It's like, I'm kidding. I'm here to do your monthly general reading for November 2018. I already put your logo on the cards. Thank you so much, everybody, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I think we should just go ahead and get into it. If you want to book a reading, follow my social media or donate to my GoFundMe page, or even if you just want to shoot me an email. All that information is down below in the description. You can find that there, but we are going to pull 12 cards today for Leo. Leo, November 2018 spirit. Leo, November 2018. Leo. A lot for y'all this month. What's going on? What's going on, Leo? Okay. Because I saw both of them, and they came out at the same time, and it's like, which one first? Let me just... Okay. He's feeling like that's what it is. What else? What else? Word. How you doing? I like to talk to you guys like you're just here in front of me. Which in a way you are, if you think about dimensions like that. Yeah, think about dimensions the way I do all the time. Leo! Leo, Leo, Leo. What you doing? Leo for November 2018. I don't know what to say to you guys. Am I usually talking? Am I usually talking while I'm shuffling? It doesn't usually take me this long. It's like, what's going on? Here, there's one right here. There's one right here. There's one on the top, and then there's one on the bottom and on the top for clarifiers. You guys get a bonus card too. Aquarius got a bonus card. Sparkling water. Let's get into it. November 2018, week 1. This is your overall theme. I'm going to show you these two cards together because these are the two that came out together. And I was like, which one is first? The Spirit said healing first, okay? The point of this month, the energy of this month is to heal. It's a general reading. But the general energy for you, Leo, is to be healing. It's feeling like... There's some of you who do need hands laid on you, but there are some of you who need to actually be laying hands on somebody. And that's not saying I'm like throwing hands or laying hands like that, but like simple touch is what Spirit is saying. Hug your mom, you know, give your dad a head massage, you know, rub your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your wife or your husband's feet. Give your kids a hot oil treatment. Like, lay hands on somebody, touch somebody's heart. Like, literally put your hands on somebody's heart in the beginning of this month. That's going to be vital, and that's kind of it's going to carry you through to the rest of the month, because the way my cards show up on my table, it's like this and like this. I always get confused how to see it on here. But anyway, it was this one and then it was this one. And so this is carrying, you see how he's facing this way. So this is carrying you into the rest of the month. Laying your hands on somebody. And also, if you need hands laid on you, go ask somebody. Get some Reiki. Go to a Reiki practitioner. I'm not a doctor. I am not making any kind of diagnosis. I just truly believe in holistic medicine. Please consult your medical team for any of that information. But I've gotten Reiki. It hurts. No, it doesn't. It helps. It helps a lot. It helps to balance your energy, and it helps to center you. And sometimes it helps to release blockages and make clearings, and even to release like negative entities, depending on what kind of Reiki you get. Still in the first week, in conjunction to healing, it's going to be imperative for you to express your true emotions, for you to express who you truly are. I'm feeling like a lot of you have been hiding. A lot of you have been caging yourselves. A lot of you have been caged by another. That's called abuse. Unfortunately, it happens. You know, I understand it. But like, showing your true emotions this month, especially in the beginning of the month, is going to be magical. And I say magic because of 7. But, and guys, whenever I say magical, I don't mean like magical. Sometimes it happens that way, but I don't mean it in a woo-woo kind of way. I mean it in like, when you express who you truly are, when you express your actual emotions, magic can happen by somebody hearing you express yourself, or somebody seeing you express yourself, and then an opportunity coming up, or you meeting a celebrity turning around in line saying, hey, you know what, I like that. And you're like, oh my God, why is Beyonce talking to me? You know, I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen. It may happen for some of you that way, but expressing your true emotions this month, especially in the first week, is going to bring that magic. It's going to bring you a sense of wonder and awe, and it's going to bring you a sense of centering and healing and truth. Oh my goodness, like a deep sense of truth is coming to the surface. So y'all have some emotional stuff to be working on. We are in the season of Scorpio. Scorpio's a water sign, so there's going to be like erratic emotions going around, for not for every single person, but actually for everybody in a different kind of way. But this is the 3rd emotional card you've gotten so far. Okay. But you're attaining something emotionally. Okay. There's some kind of divine order that's happening here. Okay. This is your marker. This is your, hey, pay attention. That's your call out. There's a word for it, but I don't remember it right now. That's your cornerstone. Okay, then show your true self, show your true emotions. Okay, and then be in a state of non-doing and receive whatever emotional fulfillment is coming your way. There's something that you guys are attaining that's always going to be 9 with this card, but there's something you guys are going to be attaining that is going to need hard work. And this has to do with your healing. I'm feeling somebody's sick. Somebody's out there who's been sick for a long time, actually. I mean, like cancer, HIV, some kind of bronchial cystic fibrosis, something like that. General reading. But there's an essence of work that's going to need to be done. And I don't mean like hard work, but like inner work, emotional work that's going to need to be done in order for you to heal. Wow. Oh my goodness. So this is the 3rd time that this card has showed up. So this is a universal message. I would not be surprised if this showed up in every single reading this month. But this is actually getting into the 2nd week. Excuse me. There is a need. In order for your healing to happen, in order for your healing to be attained, there's a sense of innocence that needs to be interpreted. Ooh. There's a sense of innocence that needs to be interpreted straight from your soul and from your heart. So this is saying that you need to be enjoying yourself, because there's no way that your path can be darkened, especially when you see this card. There's no way that your path can be darkened. General reading, guys. If your path darkens, I mean, you can yell at me, but it's like, this is a general reading. If you want, you can book a reading. But stay in the innocence and joy of your being, because there's some element of play that you're kind of missing, that you need to be acknowledging. And when you acknowledge that, then some of you are going to be lifted from your pressures. This came out like this, but I'm feeling it both ways. Some of you are going to be lifted from your pressure once you get deeper in touch with that innocence and get deeper in touch with your playful side and your playful nature. Then those pressures will lift. For others of you, it may, I know, oh, that's weird. It may feel like play is pressure. Like having a good time is pressured. You may be feeling pressured by somebody asking you to go out or asking you to have fun or asking you to do something to enjoy yourself. There may be pressure that you may be dealing with that from other people. But as long as you're knowing yourself, as long as you know yourself, and as long as you know that this pressure is not forever, you'll get a break, but the pressure will come back, and then you'll get a break, and then the pressure will come back. Even though it's not going to last forever, you're not always going to be in a state of pressure and suppression. There is like, you guys, the simple fact that these came out right next to each other, playful pressure. If you're feeling pressured to play, if you're feeling pressured to have a good time, you may need to evaluate that. You may need to evaluate why having a good time makes you feel pressure or anxiety. There's a lot of spiritual work that you've done that has brought you to a state where you can play. And so some of you are, this is kind of, for some of you, this is a victim mentality. Because this is kind of like a woe is me, like, oh, I have all this stuff, and I've been carrying all these wands up this hill. This is the 10 of Wands in the traditional deck. I've been carrying all these wands up this hill, and then there's a bloody tower up there, and it just making up excuses and being a victim. Please don't be a victim. Sorry, please don't be a victim. Okay? Instead, stand in your power. Stand in who you are. Stand in the truth of who you are. When you tell your own truth and live your truth, that brings stability. Slowly but surely, but it brings stability one way or another. Okay? So we're going to finish up this reading in the extended reading. Click the link down below to get access to that. And I'll see you over there. It's looking like some serious, there's emotional stuff that's happening, but there's some kind of transformation, some kind of shift is happening with you, and it's going to start with these morals. Bring awareness to your morals. It's going to start with bringing awareness to your morals. This is your advice card for these first couple of weeks, okay? So I'll see you over in this extended reading. Click that link below, and I'll see you soon. Bye!